And then there's this weird thing. I don't know if you've really had this, because I know everybody just fucking loves you, as they should. But I had this thing where like I came out and everyone really rallied behind me and was like, oh, this kid, look what happened to him as a kid, and now he's doing this, and that's super cool. And it was like all going up. And then it flipped. And then it was like, fuck this dude. I don't like this dude. I hate this dude. And like, we're in the internet age, so I'm reading all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then it brought me back to like childhood, high school, like not fitting in, like again.
Low self-worth attaches to all that old shit.
Then that shit started to pop back in, and then that's where I started like doing drugs. And then a year and a half ago, I was just like, I need to be okay if not all this goes away. Like it can't be for stand-up. It can't be for this movie. It can't be for this girl. It can't even be for my family. Like, I have to want to be okay. Otherwise, all this shit doesn't work.
Fuck, dude. When you say that, it's so scary to me.
Bro,
because I don't know if I could ever, like, even though I feel like I am, if there's a big part of me, the truth is, I don't know how I would feel if I didn't have somebody else's feelings to base it on, you know?
No, yeah, it's like
or if I didn't know how somebody else felt about me to base it on.
Yeah, that's how I live. We're people pleasers.
Yeah, 100%.
We laugh at me, please.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like watch my movie. Like when I go outside, take a picture. Like, you know, and then it got,
see me, even if you call me a faggot or whatever, we can bleep that out.
Yeah.
Or we can just say that he said it.
Yeah.
But anyway, at least that's like, hey,
in the context, that makes sense. Yeah.
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 Only if it's during Pride Month and you mistook me for one of your best buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in like a regular.
No. You should stand by that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, you can't. But that's a hard thing to you're undoing. For me, it was like 25 years of people pleasing, and that's why I live. You know, so I had to like learn how to be okay with this. And like also like a year and a half ago, like they were like, it's over, he's done. You know,
is it the media tabloids, that type of shit?
Yeah, where it's just like there was like articles that were like, I smoke crack and live with my mom, and I was like, all right, like maybe part of that is like not all of that.
Look,
like
it's a 2-bedroom.
It sucks when there's like 4. It sucks when there's 4 things in the article that are wrong, but there's one of them. You're like, actually, yeah, that's fucking kind of true. But you know, and I'm in rehab alone reading this, you know, and a lot of my friends, you know, I would say I still have half of them, but a lot of them, it got to a point with my use and like how I was behaving where they were just like, I love you, but like this is too much.
Oh wow.
And when that started happening, it started happening with people where I was like, well, I don't give a fuck about you anyway.
Right.
And then it started happening with like people I really cared about. And I was like, oh shit, like it's me.
Dang.
You can only go, it's everybody else for so long.
Yeah.
And until you're like, okay, I get it. And then, you know, and that was kind of it for me.
Was there a day you kind of turned it in? You were like, I'm dropping the rock today, you know?
Oh, where just like I need to leave?
Or were you just like, I'm going to go definitely get some help? Like, or was there like one conversation that kind of cemented it for you? I guess, yeah, once you start to see like, man, oh, that person is stepping away from me. God, it must be.
Yeah.
Because it's weird. Sometimes you want to make your outside, you want to make it match kind of how you feel on the inside. It's like,
that's exactly
I want you to leave me because I left me so long. In my mind, everybody left me so fucking long ago that the fact that you're even still around here fucking makes me not even respect you, you know?
Yeah.
In like a sick way, you know?
Yeah, and there's part of you that's probably, like for me, I was like calling bluffs almost, where I was just like, I self-sabotage, blow up. Anybody that's ever actually loved me or cared about me has gotten the worst wrath from me.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's few and far between, but when it happens, it's fucked up. But this whole like, fuck you, leave me, like, go ahead, leave me, they started to. And I was like, oh shit, you're calling my bluff. And I love you and I don't want you to go away. And then you go into therapy and you're like, fear of abandonment, you have BPD. This is why from your childhood, you did this and your grandpa did this and now you're this. So like you got to do that sort of work. But yeah, it got to that point where people I really fucking loved. And it's also like selfishly, like I get to be unselfish. Like I'm not the focal point of my life anymore, where it's like.
So sick of myself.
I'm fucking exhausted. Like I get like when
we were exhausted of you just as people.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like now I get it. Like I was, like I do.
I'm joking, dude.
No, I'm serious. I would be like, yeah, I'd be annoyed too. Like I didn't like how, I didn't think that's how I was. And I think anybody that knows me knows that's not.
Oh, no, I was totally just joking. But I think
No,
you see people's faces so much.
You're
I
just
just
like,
think like
enough.
that's even how I feel, dude. I'll see a social media, I'll be like, God, somebody burned me down. I just like,
It's relentless.
what else do we have to like?
I still think it's too much. Like, you know, I'm amazed by people who could, you know, who are super famous and do amazing work that just like you only see them when they're working.
Yeah.
And there's not like random articles like these two guys hung out or he went to a Knicks game. It's like I'm so envious of people that are able to, you know, separate, you know, that sort of life. But yeah, it's tough though. It's tough because that they need shit to write about all day because our minds are so, you know, every 2 hours you forget and then you want to read something else. So like I think it's tough. It's tougher to be like that someone's gonna be like, oh, it's so hard to be a celebrity.
No, it's okay, dude.
But like it's tougher.
It's life.
It's tougher now, and you know, celebrities.
We used to just be able to hide. Remember, the only things we knew were Richard Gere was, you know, starting a pet store in his ass or whatever.
Yeah.
And what else?
But then you see one of his movies and you're like, I don't care.
Yeah. he's good.
Set up shop. This movie fucks. And he's handsome.
Hey, I'll even watch him do a little Dr. Doolittle if he has to. You know, this guy's a
Bro, that would have been a great sketch, dude. If he just owned it, I bet he would have been able to beat that if he just did SNL and played Dr. Doolittle. And then
But what a crazy story.
There's so many stories where I'm just like, how did this ruin someone's life? Like there's rumors that like
There were great stories.
like Rod Stewart drank so much cum his stomach needed to be pumped.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I was like, but when you're in high school, you're like, oh yeah, fucking idiot. And then you're like 30 and you're like, that's not even possible, man.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Where do you even get that?
yeah, there's no amount of cum in the world that you could.
I wouldn't think. I don't know. I
don't
think
know.
if you had a lot, it looks like, I don't know.
I
I've only
don't
seen
know.
somebody have a little.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Like, where are you getting all this cum from?
Well, that's another thing.
That's another thing.
I don't know.
But yeah, I remember just
and
hearing,
now it has microplastics in it, a lot of it.
yeah, it's
That's the craziest thing.
non-GMO cum.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, our cum's even bad in America.
So did you think you were able to get over some of that stuff of like, did you go to like certain types of therapy that would help you get through the stuff of like, or what did you learn about I need them for me to feel all right, right? Like, do you think any of that actually adjusted?
So like, it got to a point where like, here's the problem with going to therapy for like tabloid shit. They're like, your therapist is like, yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Like, you're part of like a very small group of people. And then what really freaked me out was I would call Sandler or like Stiller or like, you know, I was like, hey, when you were like young and Sandler like, I don't know about it. I never really got that. You know? Yeah, what you're dealing with sucks, you know? And I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm so alone in this, dude. And like when you call the goats and the big dogs and they're like, I don't fucking. So it became it got to the point where I like wouldn't go outside and like I would stay inside and then these articles would keep coming up and like, it's always like a source close to people. I'm like, I don't even have friends anymore. I'm like, who are these people? And then it got to a point where I was just like, I'm not doing anything. This is running my life. Whether I am happy or go out or not, this is still going to happen. I might as well like go fucking have fun. Like who the fuck cares? And then what really helped me was I would put someone else's name in the title of the article and see if I cared.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be like, you know, so-and-so, like Hugh Jackman, so-and-so. And I'm like, oh, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, but when it's you, you're like, everybody's reading this. Everybody, when they look at me, this is what they think. And it's like,
It's not true.
no one reads that shit.
That's the truth, really.
No one reads that shit except for like people in our shit.
And the people that write it and the people that still give a fuck about
but like
that
you're
shit.
like a bus driver, like they just like want to see you do the thing they like that you do.
Yeah.
Like they want to see you in a movie or they want like no one's like fucking no one has time for that. But we're in this like bubble where it's like we think all this shit is like matters.
Well, I think that's a scary thing about Hollywood. The scary thing that always kind of scared me about Hollywood and that sort of environment is it feels like they build you up and then they can it's this cycle, right?
They can't wait.
Right. And it feels like it's dirty, but it's just the most opportune cycle. Every moment of it, there's a possibility for everything, right? And so
Look at Pedro Pascal right now. Fucking 2 years ago, he's a hardworking, great actor.
Eddington was great. You see it?
Yeah, it's fucking great. Joaquin. And that guy fucking Ari Aster is just fucking.
He is good, huh?
He's so good. He just makes shit where I'm just like, I would never be able to think like that, But everyone was like, he's worked so hard and, has been a struggling actor. Fucking blows up so fucking hard. Everyone's like, daddy, daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy, daddy, right? And then a year later, he's like in everything now because he's hot and big, and everyone's like, go the fuck away, dude. Yeah. It's like, yo,
I hope Ice gets Pascal.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, dude? It's also just like, you got to give someone time to adjust to that new level of fame. Like, he's been banging at it for 30 years, and now he's learning how to go get a cup of coffee or like deal with someone that like taps you on the shoulder while you have your earbuds in and freaks you out. Like, you gotta give that guy a fucking second to like adjust, like, you know what I mean? And also, like, what happened? They're gonna do it with Walton Goggins will be next. They'll be like, what the fuck? It's like we build everybody up, and now it's so fast. It's like so fast to turn. And then
the turn is crazy.
Bro, it's like within months.
That's kind of crazy.
It's within months where you're like, what the fuck happened?
Look at Amish Timothy, huh?
Yeah.
Out here drinking homogenized milk, I've heard.
Yeah.
They'll be bringing him down soon.
Yeah. Even like I know it's different, but like the thing with that Hawk Tuah girl was so sad. Like I remember just being like, this is sad.
Yeah.
Like she's not, you know what I mean? Like,
what's going on here? She was jerking or something. She was kind of hypothetically BJing a man or something on the interview. And then they got her into a meme coin or something. I was like, what?
Yeah. She was like this sweet girl that's like everyone fell in love with her because like she's like, kind of normal and like just cares about pets, and everyone's like, this girl's actually cool, then does like one thing that didn't go the way everybody wanted it to, and like she doesn't know how to fucking run crypto. Like I don't even know what fuck no. I don't even know what crypto is, dude.
Dude, are you kidding me?
If I can't hold it physically, like I don't fuck with it.
Yeah, dude. And the fact that people were like, yeah, I'm
fuck you, like this girl, this is who you're gonna everything going on in the world, and fuck this girl? Are you kidding? Like, leave her alone.
Yeah, she had a pretty good blowjob recipe, I thought,
Yeah. Like,
I mean, people are just
I laughed.
Yeah. I mean, God.
This is the enemy.
It's so crazy.
It's crazy, dude.
But I think as if you can get on the right side of your own self, right, then you can be in control, or you can at least have some awareness. And that's where I think, like, the value is these days is the relationship you can have with yourself is more important than ever, and just understanding of what's going on, that this is how it is. And so let me be in control of myself and not just at the whims of how do other people feel about me. Just all these little things of, like all these addictive things, it's like if the more you can get control over yourself, the better chance you have,
There's also part of you though that has to go through it to understand a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was also super judgy, like growing up, like fuck that dude. Like this is an example I love to use. You remember when Christian Bale like yelled at that dude on the Terminator set?
Yeah.
So I was like 12 years old when that audio came out. You want me to trash your fucking lights? It's distracting, right? And I remember hearing that and I was 12. I was like, what an asshole. Fuck Christian Bale. You're Batman, dude. You're yelling at like a lighting, dude. 10 years later, I made one movie. I was like, what the fuck did that lighting guy do?
Yeah.
To make Christian Bale so mad that he even knew who he was. Like, and then and then I did some digging, and it's like the guy was in the shot.
Yep.
He was on his phone.
Oh.
And Christian Bale's trying to cry to a Terminator.
Ooh.
He's a 35-year-old man trying to cry to a robot.
Right.
These
days is easy, but this is 20 years ago.
In a bad movie. Like,
that's horrible.
Like he's trying to cry halfway through a bad movie, and there's a lighting guy fucking around in his shot.
The lighting guy's over there doing these things and the lighting thing.
Yeah. So it's like he was right, but like the world don't know that because the world has not made a movie. like or like dealt with any of that stuff.
There's no way to win, right? There's no way to win the thing where everybody likes you. It's all just a trap, you know?
Yeah. And they could smell it on you.
And we don't know what people are going through. You don't know what Christian Bale's going through.
Yeah.
He's so good.
He's unbelievable. It's also just like, I remember, you know, before, it sounds shitty to say, but before you're at a certain level or in this thing, like, I remember I used to be like, wow, that guy's a fucking dick. Like, you see like a video of someone being like, hey, can I take a picture? And they're like, hey, man, I'm like eating or like whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe that guy's like fighting with someone, or like maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe his grandpa is sick, or maybe he's just fucking hungover. Or there's so many, like, think about how you feel every day, you know? So we're just so quick to be like, oh, that guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
it's
what
like
a
maybe
piece
he's
of
tired,
shit.
dude. Maybe he's tired.
Yeah, maybe he has a back. Maybe it's one of those things that are supposed to be working out your abs on. By sitting there.
Yeah. Maybe he's in the fucking zone, dude.
Yeah, maybe he's locked in.
Locked in, dude.